I really love coming here and listening to all the speakers. I think Artists for Human Rights is really doing a wonderful thing.
Artists for Human Rights gathers some of the brightest minds in our world, I think.
You know, there's so many causes in the world to fight for, and I think everyone should fight for the one that makes them the angriest.
And you get solutions, things you can do to go out there and make a difference.
And then you hear from a speaker that's actually doing it, you start going, oh no, wait, I can actually do that thing. I can actually better people's lives.
I find people do listen and people do want to pass it on because it's so powerful.
It really has started me thinking on what can we do? Obviously we all want to help here, but this is a huge problem.
Because artists, I mean, this idea of them being creative and creating, right? And so it's going to take artists to help create this, the recognition of this reality of human rights are applicable to every human being.
The human rights is an issue that artists should actually address themselves towards, no matter what their specific profession is.
An artist does have a lot of influence over what the rest of the world will see, and obviously will have opportunities to be present in the media, front and foremost, and speak up for the things that they care about.
I feel so inspired to do more, and especially as someone who enjoys their basic human rights.
They think in such a big way. They think with a scope that is just unimaginable when you're just sitting at home doing your normal job.
If I hold up the Declaration of Human Rights that's so nicely published by Artists for Human Rights, what's talked about in here is the right to a standard of living, the right to food, shelter, and water is part of the Declaration of Human Rights.
This is just concise, and it's personal, and it's really, it's life-changing.
And because there's someone standing right in front of them, it makes a human connection, and they feel empowered to do something about it.
I mean, look at apartheid ended because of pressure from people like you and me, the ordinary person. Blood diamonds changed because of people like you and me putting on pressure.
So I'm a big fan of spreading outreach through Facebook and Twitter and YouTube videos, and being an artist, I think that we know how to use emotional strings to kind of connect what the problem is, but then what you can do about it.
I think now more than ever, we have all the resources in the world and the tools in the world to reach a mass amount of people. And that's what we need to do.
Artists are extremely important in promoting human rights, because not everyone will read a book, but pretty much everyone will watch a DVD, they will listen to music, they will look at a picture, a sculpture. So artists have an extremely important role to play in grabbing people's attention and making them stop and think and making the world a better place for all.
It's having the courage to stand up, knowing that you are fighting a system that has been entrenched for so long.
I mean, my goodness, we're here for human rights.
You'll meet a lot of people tonight that sort of have that same thing in mind, that they want to make the world a better place, and you know, that's why we're all here.
And the kinds of people that are here tonight are just mind-blowing, and I've covered a lot of red carpet events and fundraisers in LA, and I'm going to be coming to every speaker series, and I'm signing up and donating money tonight.
It's so hard to be unengaged, and I just find this is such Artists for Human Rights. I mean, it's like, for me, it's like, well, how can I not be involved?